I've heard that Panam Nagar, or Panam City in English, is one of the most visited places in Bangladesh. But on the day that I was there, my friend Shahed and I practically had the place to ourselves. A few other Bangladeshis were wandering around, mostly using the ancient buildings as a stunning backdrop for portraits. We were lucky to come across a volunteer guide who was quite knowledgeable and had access to the interiors. I was grateful for his services and happy to tip him afterwards.
This is the landscape map for Panam City. We see here 52 old buildings. Most of the buildings are made at the time of colonial period, that is after 1757, and some buildings are Mughal period, that is about 400 years old. But that's not proved by radiocarbon. Okay. But 200 years ago, buildings are proved. That is the.
These buildings are at least 200 years old.
Must be 1.5 years old. Okay. And roundly there is a moat here. There is a canal. One side is natural canal, three side is artificial canal. Natural canal is connected with the big river Meghna, and in the point of Sonargaon, Meghna is burst very big. And to know the history of Sonargaon, we have to read the traveling history. That is 1346 Ibn Battuta, 1586 Ralph Fitch, 1840 Dr. James Taylor, 1879 Sir Alexander Cunningham. They visited here and they explained several articles about Sonargaon.
Wow. Beautiful.
I shall speak.
Yes.
In this point, you see several structures, and this structure is the more ancient. That is maybe the 300 years or 400 years, and this is the colonial period structure. And these are the handmade bricks, and this is these bricks are molded. And you see here, bricks, clay, first made plate, then cut by bamboo or anything else. This is the sign of cutting, you see. Materials are used as lime and paste of bricks. And this is the Panam City, and this is the very interesting structure.
Thank you. Is this the only one with an inside courtyard? Is this
Courtyard?
the only
No,
house?
there are two houses. Two houses is courtyard. This is one, and the number 3 building we see. This is open courtyard.
Oh.
Two houses is courtyard. But I shall tell you the structural description of Panam City is there is 3 kind of structure we see: open courtyard type building, hall room type building, and consolated type building. That is the for residential.
Okay.
All structure are follow the Italian Renaissance style,
Yeah.
Indo-European style,
Yeah.
and also mixed the local and Hindu style.
Wow. Sonargaon was the capital of ancient Bengal for many centuries. When the Mughal Empire fell to the British in 1757, Sonargaon was neglected and forgotten. Then, during the colonial period, Hindus moved into the area and worked in textile. After the Liberation War in 1971, the Muslims took over again. There are 4 large ponds evenly spaced on the south side of Panam. They used to connect to the canals and were used for washing and bathing. Although Panam City is 30 kilometers away from the bus stand in Dhaka and usually takes just 1 or 2 hours, Shahed and I encountered the worst traffic ever, with a long line of cars, buses, trucks, and rickshaws crawling along. We finally gave up halfway there and walked to his family's home for a delicious home-cooked meal before facing the traffic again. It took us half a day to finally arrive, but definitely worth it. I just hope the government of Bangladesh will preserve and restore Panam before it becomes ruins.